This is Darkside Animation in London. We're a visual effects company doing special effects for film, television, commercial work. We use predominantly LightWave 3D.
The beauty with LightWave is its simplicity sometimes, especially when a job has to be put out quite quickly. And the way the camera works in LightWave as well is very good. Because a lot of these programs are very difficult to see actually what you're going to get on screen in the end. With LightWave, that's very easy.
It's a robust enough program to be able to, to work relatively seamlessly with all the other programs. Every program has their good parts and their bad parts, and I think that you need to be able to work in today's market. You need to be able to work a little bit in each program to make a production come together. But for most projects that we do, we find that LightWave is a good base for us to be able to work from. We've completed a very large project for the release of Land Rover's new urban vehicle called the LRX.
I think the main challenge was the resolution, because obviously it was bigger than we're normally used to. I think it was a 4K image, which is quite big.
The screen, which was 25 foot in size, which is colossal, meant that we have to render at 60 frames a second, so we had to do 2 minutes at 4K, which was a pretty hefty order.
So there was an awful lot of frames to be rendered in quite a short turnaround. So we immediately went to LightWave.
It took a couple of weeks to get that actual model completed. There were various revisions that were happening all the time from Land Rover because the actual physical car hadn't been built at that point. So a pretty quick turnaround in a month to be able to turn out essentially 3,700 frames. A lot of the time, we can flesh pretty much everything out that we need to do in LightWave to start with. It's the quickest way to do it and get feedback back to the client.
The thing with LightWave, as I said, it's ease of use, and you're easily able to get stuff out. We just finished a job for LG, which is on at the Piccadilly Circus.
It's quite exciting to see that up there on a large starboard. It certainly lights up the sky.
We had to create lots of different landmarks, and we had to model and build them, and they had to explode. But each landmark would have to be sort of broken down into lots and lots of tiny little pieces, and then animated by hand.
So we generated various spots that kind of demonstrated in a very surreal environment each of those products and some of the assets that each of those products had.
Again, it was all done in LightWave, but it was just the amount of pieces and the amount of the complexity of the models as well was quite tough on that job.
The biggest edge is the fact that it is so quick to turn stuff out, and nowadays when clients are demanding high quality visual effects, product, animation, whatever it might be, very, very quickly, you need to be able to get stuff turned out quickly, and LightWave allows you to do that.
So we're able to sort of get the depth of field right, we're able to get all the motion blur stuff now right, and it's the small little things like that I always think that, on some programs can be a huge problem to get right. And you can be working a long time to get certain things right, but with LightWave, it's absolutely fine.
And the fact that it is now becoming a pipeline asset, you can bring other elements in from other programs using FBX format. It's there. It's up with the current technology. It's there to be an asset to be used in a production pipeline. The quality of the output is just phenomenal, and always has been. You can churn out high quality special effects very, very quick with this program. And it takes a lot to do the same thing as quickly in any other package.